Okay, I look a little rough right now because I didn't film this, like, introduction to this video earlier, but sorry about the bird sounds. I'm in nature. So basically, in this video, each day I want to do something that will kind of instill a little bit of self-discipline because I just had such a rough year that a lot of those habits I used to have early on, like in my fitness journey, for example, have kind of gone away, and it's been really hard for me to get back to that place just with like waking up early, like just being in a routine, and I thrive in a routine. It's been so hard to get back in one, so I also figured maybe if I'm, documenting it, it'll make it easier, and then, if you want to do these things too, you can. So today was the whole cold lake thing. It was like 50 degrees, it was so cold. I only did it for like 10 seconds, but my plan is I'll do it for longer tomorrow. And tomorrow I also want to try to do journaling as my next goal. And then we'll see how it progresses. You also might be wondering, where the hell am I? And I am staying in my parents' old 70s trailer that they keep up in northern Michigan, just to kind of get away from everything and like reconnect with nature, and I go to a gym up here. So yeah, it's definitely still kind of a camping experience, but I got a little grit to me, I guess, so it's not that big of a deal. Getting away from all the places that caused me trauma over the last year. I'm kidding, but also not really. Also helped me to really focus on my training. And I also have 2 classes I'm still finishing up that are really difficult. The leg day I just had was not great because I was running out of time when the gym closed and I only did 3 things, and I was also bloated as hell. So yeah, but now I just have to eat some dinner, calm down, and go to bed, hopefully before 2 a.m. That is one of my biggest issues right now, is going to bed at like 2 a.m. It's like not okay. So yeah, that's the purpose of this video. So hopefully you stick around and you see where this goes. Just went to the grocery store and I'll run you through like the basics of what I got. I got 2 yogurts. I got some Kodiak cake mix, some strawberries. I'm actually excited about these. I've never seen these before. They are bone broth cooked rice packets. So they have 7 grams of protein per cup and 11 per container, so I think that's pretty good. Some spinach. I got some more ground turkey for when I run out of the one I have. A bunch of these. I like to put these in my coffee in the morning. It's granola. It's the Safe Fair Food Company chocolate chip cookie dough granola. I've never tried this flavor, but I love the birthday cake one, so they didn't have it, so I decided to try this one. And then I got this perfume that smelled really good, and I saw a girl talking about it. I got it from Myers. It was only like $20 and it smells really good. So, excited about that. Pretty much what happened is I failed the past 2 days. I like still worked out and everything, but I didn't like get up early and like do all my little goals, and I went to bed at like 3 a.m. But last night I went to bed at like 1 a.m. Maybe didn't fall asleep till like 1:30, I bet. And today I woke up early. It's like 10 something right now. Now I'm getting ready to go to the gym. Because I fell off and I didn't do what I said I was going to do for 2 days, I thought about just scratching this whole video, but I was like, you know what, this is reality, this is how it goes. And this is kind of what I struggle with, is being on top of things for like a day or two. And I don't mean like working out. I always usually find a way to get to the gym. Maybe not the time I would like, but I actually had like the best leg day. I think it was 2 days ago. It was a quad day, and I did film it all, so I think I'm gonna put it at the end maybe, or like, I don't know where I'll put it, but I'll do like a voiceover with it too, because I think the only thing I didn't film was my leg extensions. Because oh my god, I don't think I have been this sore in forever. My damn adductors are really what is like the most affected right now. I don't always do my makeup for the gym, but I will like most of the time have like mascara on or something. Today is an upper body day. I think it's like arms or something. I have to look at my little split. I don't know about y'all, but I always lose my lip stuff. Like my lip glosses and like my lip stains. I just got this lip stain from Ulta. It was like the Ulta brand lip stain. I loved it. And I honestly have no idea where it went. So I'm back from the gym and going to the beach and all that and going to the store. So far I've actually done all the stuff I said I was going to do, which honestly is a really big thing for me because that's another issue of mine is I make all these plans and then I never go through with them. It's currently 7:13 and my plan is for the rest of the night I'm going to do some schoolwork. Like I seriously have to just sit down and study because I really haven't done that. I've just been doing things like the day of pretty much. So I wanted to talk about a perspective that I've been thinking about when it comes to self-discipline. And I've been listening to a lot of David Goggins recently, and I never really actually like listened to him like on a podcast or anything. I have not read his book yet. He was talking about discipline as he does, and one of the things he said in the podcast I was listening to was, it was like, when I'm hard on me, you can't be. Or like, when I'm hard on myself, I don't give a fuck what you think. And what I got from that was when you are at a low place with yourself, or like me, for example, I've just had a tough time recently just getting back into things and like feeling like I'm working towards something. I mean, I am, but like it's not hitting the same. And I know I've let myself develop a lot of bad habits. When you're at rock bottom with yourself or you are at a really bad place, the only way out of it is to be real with yourself about who you are, what shit you've got going on that needs to change. And you have to do a lot of self-analysis and be super self-aware and be honest with yourself and like be hard on yourself, honestly. I'm not saying never take a break. I'm not saying beat yourself into a wall, but there is a kind of thing right now, and I've definitely done this, where it's like, people say don't be too hard on yourself, but sometimes you really do have to be hard on yourself. And that is how you really stop giving a fuck what people have to say about you too. Like that quote, you know yourself better than anyone else, yet you crumble at the words of someone who hasn't spent a minute in your life. When someone then tries to point out your flaws to you and you're not self-aware and you haven't like gone through that with yourself to the point where you understand yourself and know yourself, then you will be like, oh my gosh, and you'll get so insecure. Or it'll just make you laugh because you're like, ha, if only you knew. Like, they haven't been at that point with you. And I don't want you to take that in like the negative connotation to the point where it's like I'm just talking shit about myself to myself, or I just have negative self-talk. It's not that. It's different. I care about myself enough to be hard on myself. It's like tough love. Getting better is never comfortable, and that's why it's like I'm trying to do like all these kind of somatic things when it comes to discipline. I just thought that was an interesting perspective to think about, and maybe it could help you out. So yeah, hopefully that was like motivating. We're gonna continue this vlog. I honestly don't even know where this is going, but I can't be super orchestrated and fake with like how I do these videos, I realize, because then I'll just never do it. And that's not the kind of person I want to be anyways. So, yeah. Okay, let's get shit done.
is one of the things that just made me like go.
You had to be open-minded.
I had no case that I was about 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so it's a new day. I already did my cold shower for the day. I'm definitely feeling a difference when I do that. I feel it just gets rid of some of that morning grogginess I usually have, which is great. And today I did stay in a little bit longer because I did do like a cold shower, not like a plunge in a lake. And mostly because I was washing off some self tanner. So, yeah, but I think I'm definitely going to keep doing that. Also, because it starts my day in the right foot of like, you can do it, mind over matter type thing. And then later on, we're doing a workout. It's my compounds day in my program or split. And compounds scare me, I'm not going to lie to you. They definitely scare me. I avoided them for like the past 6 months just because my stress was so high. I was getting injured like very frequently. You can probably hear the rain. It's like raining and gloomy out right now. And now I need to study because my genetics class is about to end and I have so much I have to finish for it. I'm already done with my psychology class, but my genetics class, it's like biological algebra, and I'm not good at anything with math, or honestly, I'm not that hot with genetics at all. So yeah, I'm gonna get some work done right now, and then later on we'll go to the gym and see what else happens. I'm definitely going to journal today for sure. And I've also been listening to, I think I showed y'all earlier, I started listening to the David Goggins audiobook, and so far it's pretty good. I've just done like a David Goggins kick right now. So yeah, I also want to read more books anyways. I have a lot of books, like, they're mostly like those little rinky-dink like romance novels. I'm not gonna lie to you, that I've like saved in like a list. I don't like Colleen Hoover that much though, I realize. It's just so, the names get me. The names are just too cheesy. But yeah, I'm gonna study and stop rambling on and get some shit done. So I'm on the way to the gym right now. I did not get as much studying as I wanted to, and just all the assignments I have to do. So there's probably gonna be a later me issue tonight. I'm definitely gonna get some done tonight. I'm saying it now, so actually do it. Yeah, so we're gonna do some squats, potentially some deadlifts. I'm not sure yet, but I don't have that much like I have to do today. It's mostly like heavy today. The whole purpose of me doing a compound day is to kind of get myself used to actually lifting heavy again, so then I can implement heavier lifting into my hypertrophy work. That way I'm able to do a little bit more progressive overload without just like bottoming out so fast, and just like more of a central nervous system thing. So that's the reason for that. Hopefully you guys liked that vlog. So now we're moving on to this leg day that left me in shambles. I did start with some really light leg extensions. I like to start my quad days like that. It just helps engage my quads more, and just like a couple sets just get the blood flowing. So hack squats, one of my favorite exercises to start my quad days with. If you don't have one of these machines, do regular back squats or a really deep Smith machine squat. I'm really just focusing on knee flexion, pushing through my quads the entire time and not kicking back into my glutes because I'm focusing on my quads here. And your last rep, you should fail or almost fail. It's kind of scary. This wasn't my top set, so I'm not doing it here. This is I think this is either my back off set or my warm-up set. I don't know, but try to fail. It's good for you. Now, adductors. I just started recently focusing on these a lot more, and I've seen a big difference in growth there. really push yourself on these as well. I think this is really what set this day over the edge, is that I did these second to give my legs a little bit of a break from pushing. So yeah, really push yourself on these. You're gonna look a little crazy, but it's worth it. So now on to lunges. Mentally prepare yourself and get some heavy ass dumbbells. As you can see, I was procrastinating picking these up. And you are going to lunge across a length. I'm not exactly sure how many I did. I'm pretty sure I was just going until I couldn't, or across how far the distance was. But you want to keep some space in between your feet and not lunge in an exact straight line. Like, kind of step out to the side just a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. And then you were going to do the body weight lunges across right after that. My quads started to give out and my hamstrings tried to take over. That felt really weird, but that's what we want. We want to see failure. And you are going to walk all the way across and then walk back. So that's like one set right there. And then after this, I moved on to do some Smith machine squats. And at this point, after the lunges, I was dying. And for these, just get in a position where it feels best for you to use your quads all the way up and down as much as you can. And this is pretty much just to get as much exhaustion. And then after this, I did do some sets of till failure leg extensions, but I did not film it. So that's it, and it killed me.